Reliable design of healthcare is a set of mindsets and techniques which we teach as part of Leading Improvement, which helps address a key question and challenge in healthcare today, which is in an area where you know what the best care is, how do you ensure it's actually delivered reliably to every patient? Because there's a lot that's still very uncertain about what we do, and there are areas of doubt. But there's plenty of places where we know jolly well what the best evidence and the best care for a given patient will be. The uncomfortable observation from our everyday life, as well as numerous research studies, is that only a certain proportion of our patients get appropriate best care. And that where we vary, it's not always because of the patient's need, it's because of some other factors to do with ourself or our care or our process, or the fact that it just happens to be a Friday afternoon. And these factors mean that that care which should be delivered for that patient isn't. And reliable design of processes, deliberate reliable design of processes of care, can enable us to have much greater assurance that any variability in the care we deliver comes from the patient and not from ourselves, either as individuals or as a team. So often the reasons why people don't get the best care are very practical indeed. They're to do with the availability of a patient leaflet, or the fact that it's very hard to get something done on a Thursday morning when so-and-so is not usually in the office. And those very practical, small things are often overlooked. Having a standardised process allows you to go step by step and say, how easy is it to do the right thing as a practitioner delivering this care? The next thing it allows you to do is to say, well, a lot of this process of care relies on me as a practitioner under pressure doing the right thing. And I like to think that a lot of the time I do the right thing, but if I'm honest, a lot of the time I don't, because of numerous factors, and we know all of the human factors failings which lead to best care not being delivered. Things to do with reliance on short-term memory, our distractibility, multitasking when perhaps we shouldn't be, working too fast, the patient's agenda, other priorities, my own ability to concentrate on do all that I need to do in a 10-minute consultation, all make it really likely that today I will commit an error. Now, if we've got a standardised consensus process that says, actually, to deliver this aspect of care, the following process should be followed, it's possible to think of ways that the process or the system of care in the practice can spot when I omit something I should do, or when I do something I shouldn't. So the inevitable human errors which we will all commit every single day of our working lives can actually now be detected because we know what ought to happen. And then you can design a step to rescue the situation. So if I forget to issue the prescription for the vitamin D drops, somewhere the process is going to spot that, and an appropriate step will be taken to prevent my error from turning into a patient harm.